Welcome, foolish mortals, to another episode of the HitchHiking Host Show. I am your host, your ghost host, Wes Troop, and I am back with another trending topic show this week. So let's see what happened down at Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and even a little bit of Universal. I know. So, let's kick it. On last week's show, we talked a little bit about the rumors of a small Muppet-themed land possibly coming to Disney's Hollywood studios. The rumors suggest that Pizza Planet's current refurbishment could change into a Muppet-themed restaurant. This, along with Muppet Vision 3D and whatever else may pop up, could result in a mini Muppet Land. Earlier this week, walls went up around Pizza Planet, and while this isn't definite proof, the walls do look a little different from the nondescript gray walls you can find in other areas of the park, and actually have a number of jokes on them that are similar to the Muppet style. It doesn't exactly prove anything, but it does seem like a little more evidence that this project is indeed going ahead as rumored. I would dig a Muppets Land. Like I said, maybe they're going to move Pizza Planet somewhere else. They can take everything out and just move it wherever Toy Story Land's going to be exactly, because it would make so much more sense to put it in Toy Story Land than have it a little bit, up your butt and around the corner. Or in the middle of this Muppet thing. But yeah, I would enjoy a little mini Muppets Land, Years back, when the Great Movie Ride came out, they were planning on doing a Great Muppet Movie Ride with the Muppets as the characters in a Muppet-type land with Muppet Vision 3D. So it's cool to think that something thought of when the park was about to open could eventually finally come into play, even if they're not going to do that Muppet Great Movie Ride. I would absolutely love if they would. Like, updated movies. But no matter what, I will be down for a Muppet Land. Though it's only been a month or so since the Club Disney Character Dance Party opened at the Sunset Showcase Theater, it looks like this attraction will cease normal operation later this week on February 6, 2016. Wow. Well, that was short-lived. It will then become a seasonal offering, potentially returning during high-capacity days. Yeah, Disney Hollywood Studios. You really think you should be closing something else that you just opened? God. No rumors on what may replace Club Disney once the daily operations stop, but many assume the venue will host private events. Funny enough, last week we just talked about Club Villain. They didn't say anything about Club Villain, how that's going to be affected. That's supposed to be like every Saturday night, like 2 times a night. So I guess they're still going to have that there because they didn't say jack squat about it. If you have the chance, I would check out Club Disney before it shuts down, at least for the time being. So yeah, I mean, it seemed like an okay place to go in and, stop in and rest and get a drink, or, let your kids dance while you take a rest. It's, I don't know why they're closing it already. Unless they came up with a new idea that they're going to use the space for already, but I don't know. It's a weird, kind of weird that they would just open it and then a month later go, nah, never mind. We don't like that idea now that we see it. But we'll keep you updated with what's going on with Club Disney. In just about a month, Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival will kick off. Wow! That's surprising to think about. Disney has announced some new details about 2 new outdoor kitchens that will join this year's kiosk lineup: La Isla Fresca and Cider House. Does Cider House rule? At Isla Fresca, hungry guests will find tropical-inspired dishes, including Jamaican braised beef with pigeon pea rice. The pigeons didn't pee on the rice, it's act like pee the food. Jerk spice groper. Uh-oh, watch out for that jerk groper. And chicken with mango salsa. Sounds alright. I don't know about the pigeon rice. At the Cider House, which rules, guests will be able to sample a field green salad with greens harvested from the Land Pavilion, heirloom apples, Stilton cheese, and dried blueberries. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'd probably pass the Cider House, but some of the stuff from La Isla Fresca sounds eatable, at least, for me. But if you're going to the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, be sure to check out some of the outdoor kitchen. Over at Disneyland, with the big-time Broadway-style Frozen show going into the Hyperion Theater at Disney's California Adventure this summer, the smaller 20-minute Frozen show at the Royal Theater in Fantasyland, which opened in 2014, will be Let Go. In its place will be the return of the Beauty and the Beast show, with familiar songs sung by Belle and the rest of the cast, including a neat, very neat, animatronic Lumiere. That's right, Beauty and the Tangled, we announced, was coming back next week. Not next week, last week. I'm in the future. I'm like the Terminator. I'm going back and forth. Last week we announced Tangled. That was going to come back. And this week, Beauty and the Beast is going to come back, so the Frozen show is going to be done. So I'm glad I saw it when I did, because I did enjoy the Royal Theater Frozen show. I sort of walked past Tangled and Beauty and the Beast while it was going on in my, 2 years ago. But I would like to stop and stay. Now that I saw the Frozen one, I enjoyed it, so I would check out the other two. I'm sure many people will be happy that Beauty and the Beast is back. Finally, jumping ship to Universal Orlando Resort, it has updated its early admission policies for guests eligible for the program. So if you have an early park admission, listen up, boy. Now, when Universal Studios Florida opens for early park admission, only Despicable Me Minion Mayhem and the attractions inside Diagon Alley will be guaranteed to be open. So that's all you get. With Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, yeah, that's what it's called, and Transformers only operating when the park is busy. In the morning, that means, not for good. They're not taking those rides away, although you never know. So if you have early access, you're only going to get in Minion Mayhem and the Diagon Alley attraction. And I'm sure the stores will be open for that as well. So just know that that's what you get. And if it's a busy day, then maybe the Rip Rocket and Transformers as well. All right. Well, that's the show for this week. Check out my Peter Pan's Flight Hitchhiking Host 101 episode that I just put up a few days ago. We're going to have a new pop vinyl hunt coming up soon. And also the first ever vlog, the Hitchhiking Host vlog. I'm going to go back in time a little bit to 2012. It was my first one at the Animal Kingdom. So be sure to check that out, because I'm going through my old vacation videos and vlogging it all up. And I'll, of course, come back next week for this show. And another Hitchhiking Host Show 101 is on the way, dealing with Fantasyland. So check that out, boy. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/HitchHostShow. You can follow the show on Facebook. Facebook.com/HitchHostShow. Follow on the Twitter and the Instagram at HitchHostShow. And of course, if you're listening to the show or you want to listen to the show, you can do it on Podbean, hitchhostshow.podbean.com. Download on iTunes and Stitcher. Just search under West Troop or the Hitchhiking Host Show. Until next time, don't forget to
hurry back
for the next episode.
Be sure to bring
See ya.